Good morning, children. Now we are going to start the word problem of our quadratic equation. How to solve the word problem of quadratic equation? It is the word problem of exercise 4.2. The first question is that find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Now we have to find out two numbers which when added becomes 27 and when multiplied becomes 182. For that we can take by ourselves two numbers x and 27 minus x. Now when we will express it in the form of equations, how we can put it? Now the numbers is here x and 27 minus x. The first part of the question, that we have to find out two numbers whose sum is 27. So when we will multiply, when we will add this x and 27 minus x, we will get 27, because this plus x and this minus x will be cancelled out. What is left? Only 27 is left. Now next part of the question, that product is 182. It means that if we multiply this x and 27 minus x, it will become 182. Now we will multiply this x to each term of numbers inside the bracket. They are 27 minus x. It becomes 27x minus x square is equal to 182. But to express it in the form of quadratic equation, we have to put it in this form: ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So we will take all the term on one side and then we get the quadratic equation form: x square minus 27x plus 182. Now we are having it in the general form of quadratic equation, where a is equals to 1, b is equal to minus 27, and c is equals to 182 plus 182. Now we will multiply the first term and the third term. We get 182x square. Now the numeral coefficient is 182 over here. Now we have to prime factorize this 182 in such a way that when it will be multiplied, it becomes 182, and when it will be simplified, it becomes minus 27x. So we are having numbers over here: x square minus 27x plus 182. So the prime factorization of 182 will give us two numbers 13 and 14. When multiplied becomes 182, when simplified becomes minus 27. This is the most important part of this our solution for factorization method. You have to split your middle term in such a way that when it will be simplified, it must equals to minus 27x, and when multiplied, it becomes 182. Here the first term is x square and the last term is 182. We have to multiply the first term and the last term, and with the product of the first term and the last term, we have to factorize our numeral coefficient in such a way to find out two numbers that when we will simplify that numbers, it becomes equal to the second term, and when multiplied it becomes 182. So we see that here a number minus 30x and minus 14x are the two numbers such that when it will be simplified, it becomes minus 27x. Since both are negative, so when they will be added, it becomes 27. And when multiplied, this minus minus become plus, and it will give us 182x squared. Now we have to find out what is common in the first two terms. We see that the term which is common in the first two terms is x. So we will take x common in these two terms. Inside the bracket left with x minus 13. This x square when divided by x gives us x. And when this minus 13x divided by x give us minus 13. Now we have to see that what is common in the last two terms. We see that the term which is common in the last two terms is minus 14. We have taken minus 14 common over here because we see that inside the bracket, if we will divide plus 182 by minus 14, then we can get minus 13. So we have to keep inside the bracket same type of number. So this minus 14x plus 182 has minus 14 common in them. So this minus 14x when divided by minus 14 will give us simply x. This minus minus cancelled out, 14 cancelled out. What is left? Only x is left. Now when this plus 182 will be divided by minus 14, it will give us minus 13. Now we are having this factorization complete. We see that which factor is common in these two terms. We see that x minus 13 is a common factor in these two terms. Now when this complete term will be divided by x minus 13, which we have taken common in them, we see that only x is left with the first term. And when this term, whole term is divided by this x minus 13, we see that minus 14 is left. So we are having two factors for our quadratic equation, x square minus 27x plus 182. This quadratic equation has two factors over here now. Now we will equate each factor with 0. Now x minus 13 taken with 0 will give us x is equal to 13. And this x minus 14 equated with 0, this x minus 14 is equal to 0 will give us x is equal to 14. Now we see that we are having two numbers, x is equal to 13 and x is equal to 14, which will give our required solution. The question was that find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. We see that 13 and 14 when added becomes 27, and when they will be multiplied it will give us 182. Now the next question is also based on the same type of pattern. It is this one, that find two consecutive positive integers. Here the question is having a special type of integer that they must be positive, sum of whose square is 365. It means that we have to find out two positive integers when they will be squared, and then after squaring, when they will be added, it will become 365. Now we have assumed by ourselves that let the two consecutive integers be x and x plus 1. Consecutive means that regular integers. Suppose that first integer is 9, then second is 10. First integer is 3, then second is 4. So how we have obtained these consecutive integers? By adding 1 in the previous integer. It means that any integer and its successor will be considered as the two consecutive integers. So we have taken over here two consecutive integers, be x and x plus 1. This is the first part of the question. Find two consecutive positive integers. We have find. Now the next part of the question, that sum of whose squares is 365. It means that if we will square them, x will be squared and x plus 1 will be squared, and when they will be added, their sum must be equal to 365. So we have done the next part also, that x square plus x plus 1 to the whole square is equal to 365. Now our framing of the equations is completed. But we have not put it in the form of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equals 0. So to start with quadratic equation, we have to simplify this form and put it in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now how we have done it? See it. Now this x square plus x plus 1 to the whole square is equal to 365. X square will be taken as only x square, but it is in the form of binomial a plus b to the whole square. Now a plus b to the whole square means x plus 1 to the whole square. X square plus 2x plus 1 will do the work then. It is a square, it is 2ab and then b square. When these whole will be added, it becomes 365. Now this 365 will be taken in the RHS. It becomes this x square and this x square becomes 2x square. 2x was given itself and 1 minus 365 will give us the final quadratic equation 2x square plus 2x minus 364 is equal to 0. It is in the form of quadratic equation. Now from here we will start our solution. What we will do? We will see that 2 is common in each term. In 2x square 2 is there, 2x is 2 is there, and 364 also carry a factor 2 with it. So what we have done, we have divided each term by 2 to get the new quadratic equation. Though you can solve it taking this form also. It depends on you completely. But it will be easier for you if you will take out all the common term lying in the given equations and then you will proceed further. So we have taken out common term which are there, and then we have started our solution of quadratic equation. It becomes x square plus x minus 182. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1 and c is equal to minus 182. Now again we are having the product of first term and third term is minus 182x square. Now we will prime factorize 182 to get two numbers in such a way that if we will multiply it together, it gives minus 182x square, and when simplified it becomes plus x. So we have found the numbers x square plus 14x minus 13x minus 182 is equal to 0. Here we see that when this plus 14x and minus 13x when multiplied will give us minus 182x square, and when they will simplified it will give us plus x. Here plus 14x and here minus 13x. So plus 14x minus 13x when added, when simplified, will give us plus x only. And when this plus 14x and minus 13x will be multiplied, it becomes minus 182x square. Now here our split of middle term is done. Now we have to find out the common term in them. We see that the term which is common in x square and 14x is only x. We will divide each term over here by x to get x plus 14 inside the bracket. Again we see that what is the common in last two term? It is again minus 13. So this minus 13 is common in them. What is left? Minus 13x when divided by minus 13, it is left with plus x. Minus 182 when divided by minus 13, it is left with plus 14. Now we see that inside the bracket we are having x plus 14 as a common factor. So we have taken out common factor from both the terms. From this term, when x plus 14 is divided by with x into x plus 14, only x is left. And when this term is divided by x plus 14, minus 13 is left. So we are having two factors now, x plus 14 into x minus 13 of the given quadratic equation x square plus x minus 182 is equals to 0. Now we will equate each term with 0 to get our answer. X plus 14 is equal to 0, which will give us x is equal to minus 14, and x minus 13 is equal to 0. It will also give us x is equal to 13. Now the question was that we have to find out the positive integers. Since minus 14 is negative and 13 is positive, so 13 is the required answer. Therefore, x is equal to 13 and x is equal to 13 is the required integer. Thus, two consecutive integers will be 13 and 14. So, you will practice these type of questions, and in our next class, we will explain you more questions.